Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you love the thrill and discovery of unique, interesting antiques and treasures, then you're in the right place. I'm an antique dealer passionate about finding pieces full of history and charm and just talking points. Anyway, I share all my finds right here on my YouTube channel and they're all for sale on my website, AntiquesArena.com. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a fellow dealer, whether you sell on eBay, whether you're a collector, or whether you just have a love of antiques, you'll find my videos full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. Don't miss out on today's haul film, packed full of some lovely items I have found at my local car boot sales. So, shall we get started on today's haul video? Share this. Okay, so we're going to start off with an absolute corker. Now, this was the subject of yesterday's video that I filmed. Excuse me. Now, this is a heavy, allergy season. This is a very heavy cast iron bake stone. Now, a Welsh baking stone is a traditional big flat piece of iron. It used to be a cookware, but this is done as a piece of memorabilia for the Rugby World Cup in 1999. Absolutely stunning thing in lovely condition, but it wasn't in lovely condition. Now, when I bought it, it looked like this. Look at that. Absolutely minging. Now, I'd done a film yesterday. I'd never restored cast iron before. I'd done a film and I talked you through everything I bought, how I done it, and filmed doing it. Some people said I should have used electrolysis, but you know what? It took me 20 minutes to turn it from that to that. And doesn't that look amazing? So electrolysis or not, do you know what? I had a wonderful time doing it and it came up absolutely amazing. Anyway, I got £95 on it. It's not far off 14 inches by 11.5 inches and it's about 3.5, 4 kilos in weight. It is a lump. I paid £5 for it in that condition. As I said, in that condition, I paid a fiver. Cost me a tenner to restore it, so I'm about £15 in and I got 95 on it. There's none on eBay. So if you're an eBay seller, have a look out for these because there's none on eBay. I did find one sold. Welsh Bake Stone Rugby World Cup 1999. Cast iron 3.5 kilos bake stone and it's sold at £89. There you go. It's a sold example at £89. So I was over the moon with that. 95 I got on it. I can take an offer if I choose to. But what a lovely thing. And it made a video yesterday on restoring cast iron and it gave me a bit of hope that if I see cast iron at car boot sales now, that I can pick it up no matter how rusty it is. Now I know how to restore it lovely. And you wouldn't get a better job than that. I don't care if you use electrolysis or a wire brush. It is absolutely stunning. This is a charity shop find. I went to one of my local charity shops and they had this there. They had it there 2 weeks actually before I decided to buy it. This is huge. It's that big it doesn't fit in my photograph tent, and I got a meter square photograph tent. This is an antique solid brass watering can, and it is a London maker. I'll get to that now when we see it. There you go. Benham and Sons Limited of London. Now, this is a 10 quart, so it's huge. You can get them all different sizes, same shape, different sizes. Anyway, it's got some very minor dents. I paid £20 for it, and I absolutely love the shape. I love the style about it. You can see the small dents. They're neither here nor there. Adds character. Just to give you an idea, the big ones, 175 here, by Joseph Sankey. Another one here by Henry Loveridge. 77 there. Then you start coming down into the small ones, the babies, 55. Well, and they sold prices. Well, mine is huge, and I'm only asking 75. So, and I do have the make an offer. So you never know, hopefully. But if you see these out and about, now, as I said, I paid £20 for this. But a lot of the time you pick them up for £5, £10. And they probably got that in scrap brass. So worth having a look at. Now, I'm always telling you to buy crystal. It's one of the most underrated, undervalued things on the market. Now, crystal bowls are not as good as some things. Decanters and drinking glasses demand crazy money, and they always sell. Fruit bowls, not so much. So then you got to go by pattern and you got to go by maker. Unless you're having it for next to nothing, always make sure it's signed. Now, this is a big piece. There's a couple of kilos in weight of crystal, and I've never seen this pattern before. It's Edinburgh crystal, so it's Scottish. I've done some searching and I found a couple of people selling smaller examples of this pattern, but nobody has it listed. I also went on to replacements.com and had a look. Couldn't find the pattern name, which is quite unusual. Anyway, you can see there, Edinburgh crystal. Always look for a signature, right? But if you're buying bowls and things like this, to be honest with you, if they're not signed, they got to be next to nothing. Otherwise, don't buy them. But drinking glasses, there is, as an example, but there is a fruit bowl. It's massive, it's heavy, it's beautiful quality. If you want to buy that from a factory, you're probably talking between £100 and £200 somewhere, depending on how much they charge and if it's limited and that. But if that was a set of 6 or 8 champagne flutes or tumblers or something, you'd be selling them second hand for £100 instead of £35 for a big crystal bowl. Drinking glasses, decanters, claret jugs, if it's a usable thing, people will still buy them for good money. This I loved. Again, charity shop, same charity shop as the brass watering can. Now, it's going to be Bohemian or German. I've put it down as German. It is hand enameled, hand painted all over. And I love the birds. I think you've got two doves flying together over a heart. It's got to be for a wedding or something like that, haven't they? Or an anniversary, or just people in love. I assume they love doves, love birds, doves. I don't know. That's normally what we associate with love, isn't it? The doves or the lovebirds. Over the heart, beautiful enamel decanter all the way around. Now this one only cost me a fiver, and it's in perfect condition. It is important when you buy in glass and things, unless it's extremely rare, then it has to be in really good condition. Um, yeah. For those watching overseas, the US dollar isn't a million miles off, sort of one for one. It ain't far off. This would probably be about £45 in American. I will try and remember to put the dollar prices in future as well. So here we have a massive antique salter weigh-in scales, and it's huge. Now, there's a few out there, people are asking 30, 40, 50, 60, but they're half the size. They're £200 salter scales. This is a £400 spring balance salter scales. You can see there's the details, £400 there. And it's a beast. Anyway, this was a car boot sale find. Now, I picked up this at the car boot sale. Look at that. Beautiful. I love the hand forged work. Anyway, I picked this up at the car boot sale and they wanted a tenner. And then next to it, I picked up a big, heavy brass fire grate. You know, the guards you get on the old fires. Got to be about 5 kilos of brass. And they wanted a tenner for that. So I chucked them both together and I bought them both for a tenner. So the 4 or 5 kilos of brass went straight into the scrap out the back, and this came in for, well, so I paid a tenner for this and the brass was free, or I paid a fiver each, whichever way you want to look at it. But scrap brass is around £3 a kilo, something like that now. So there's probably £10 or £12 or £15 worth of scrap brass gone into the bag for future savings. And I've had this beautiful little thing. Big. It's 2 foot long nearly. Now, I talked about this before. Everybody at the moment has got gold fever. Gold is at a record price of about £22, 21, £22 for 9 carat gold. It's never been this high. It really hasn't. So everybody is running through the boxes looking for gold. Who wouldn't want gold? It's easy money, but it's no fun. If I stumble on gold, great. If I know a store's got loads of gold, I'm going to go and have a look. I'm not stupid. However, while everybody else is running through the boxes, scanning for gold and just running off, they're leaving everything else behind. I bought some Swedish pewter brooches last week, which I showed you in a video for 50p or 20 pence, something like that. And they're up for £25. Here's another example. This is beautiful. It's only agate, but look at the agate. Look at the shape on the beads. They're little diamonds. And I love the colours and the veining going through these. Now, this one I purchased for £2. And I love the shape of the stones. I love the colouring in the stones. I just love the necklace. It comes with earrings. It's not set in silver, unfortunately, which would have been the only thing that would have really topped it off for me. But £2, it's a £25 sale. If someone says to me, all right, I'll give you 20 quid, I've made 10 to 1 on the money. And let's be honest, with 1,000 people looking for gold in 50 stalls, it's not looking great that you're going to get them. Okay, so actually, yeah, I'll do this one first. This was another charity shop find, 50 pence. And it is absolutely gorgeous. It is Irish Galway crystal, not Waterford, unfortunately, but Galway crystal. And it's the Empire pattern from the Living collection. And I love this sort of dotted effect on it. But I love collectible perfume bottles anyway. Fine crystal perfume bottle. There you go, Galway from the Living collection, and it's the Empire pattern. I don't know how old they are. I would imagine they're probably 1990s or early noughties. But 50p into £20. What more do you want? This was another piece I had from the same seller as the agate. Now this one, as you can see, I'm asking £30, but this one is aquamarine beads. Little aquamarine droppers, and they're absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. Love the aquamarine. I don't think I've ever had a necklace like this made of aquamarine. And it's in perfect condition. And again, cost me £2. All right, I'm asking £30. Somebody may come along and go, that is absolutely stunning, and it'll fit my outfit. I'll take it, or they may make me an offer. Either way, I don't care. For £2, it doesn't matter. It fits in with that what I was talking about the gold and people leaving good gear behind. And charity shop find again. Same charity shop as the watering can and the decanter. Big brass. I would think mid-century, 1940s, 50s, something like that. Could be a bit earlier. Big brass mixed metal Egyptian tray or charger, whichever you want to call it. It's 15.5 inches in diameter. I haven't even looked up who this is, probably King Tut or something like that. It's got mixed metal, so it's got silver plating on there, it's got copper on there, all in the brass. So you've got 3 or 4 different colour metals. Around the border here, you've got all these raised up leaf design and pierced work. It's a nice thing. Now, this is over 2 kilos in weight, right? Over 2 kilos. It cost me £5. So if you work on that, I can put it in my scrap pile out the back, because copper and brass, they're both the same price. And I'm going to get £5 or £6 in scrap value. So what have I actually lost by buying that big charger? It's huge. I'm asking £45 for it. It's more in scrap value than what I've paid for it. So, yeah. So what do you think? Some really nice, interesting finds. I'm loving being back out buying. Yeah. It's just nice to be back out there, isn't it? Unfortunately, we've had nothing but rain again. for the start of the season. We're already in May, and Gethley Gay, Sally, none of them have started back up. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think. Check out the website. I'm still fighting to get to 5,000. I got 4,800 items on there now, but I'm working daily. I'm listing a couple of hundred items a week. And if you like what you've seen in my videos, they're perfect inspiration for you for eBay. I might not sell on eBay anymore, but it doesn't matter if I sell on my own website or you sell on eBay or Etsy or anywhere. It'll all sell online to the same people. So, if nothing else, you can take it as inspiration for what to buy. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much. If you got this far, I can't thank you enough. Please like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos. I don't always get a chance to reply to comments, but I will eventually, even if it's 2 months down the line. But I do. I'm literally up to my eyeballs 7 days a week and running a family and a home and a business. So, yeah. But I will get back eventually. I always do, but sometimes it takes a little while. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.